Hi, today I'm going to show you an activity titled Make Money Choices available on the California Career Zone's website. You'll see that this is the web address that you'll type in, and it will lead you to this page. Once you're on this page, you'll see that you have two options to get started. One is to start creating your budget by choosing your lifestyle, or the second is to choose your budget where you pick your salary. So when you choose your lifestyle, this will ask you a series of questions and it will help you come up with what type of lifestyle you plan to live, and it will tell you how much that will cost you to have that lifestyle. The second option is starting by picking your salary or your career. So if you already know exactly what career you want to do and you know how much money that you're going to make doing that career, you could start with this second option. The option I'd like you to start with for today is the first one, choose your lifestyle. So to get started with that one, you'll click on budget how much money you'll need. So once I click there, it gives me an option to select either a county that I plan on living in someday or entering the zip code that I plan on living in or my current zip code. So I'm going to click on Los Angeles County, and the reason we do this is because different counties have different costs of living, and so rent in Kings County versus LA County might be very different. So to get the most accurate budget, we will click on the county that we plan to live in or currently live in. So I'm clicking on Los Angeles, and then it will bring you through a sequence of different categories. So housing costs is the first one. So this one's asking you, where do you plan on living someday? Do you plan on living with parents, family, friends, renting an apartment, buying a place of your own, or owning a place that's already paid for? So I'll just go through this as an example. I'm going to choose rent an apartment, and that pulls up here what the monthly cost for that in Los Angeles County right there. So then you can click next section, and then it asks me about utilities, so which utilities I plan on having. So I would like to have a cell phone. I plan on paying my utilities like gas, electric, water, trash. I'm going to opt out of a home telephone and out of cable TV, and I will just get internet. So that adds up to $150. So it is keeping a running total for me of how much all of these different things will cost. So I'll click next section. That brings me to the food category. So what do I plan on doing for eating? Do I plan on eating mostly at home, going out to eat at restaurants? So I'm going to say I mostly eat out, but normally nothing fancy. And that adds a monthly cost in there for me. And then entertainment, I plan to go out once a week to go see a movie or a show. So that adds that cost in for me. And then clothing costs, I would like to buy a new outfit every few months. So I will click on this option. Transportation. I do not plan on owning a car, and I plan to take public transportation, so I'll click on this. And so it's adding this all up for me, and at the end it will give me a grand total. So health insurance, I plan to be underneath my parents' plan because I'm under 26, so I will click on here. And then education, I plan to be in school and receiving some financial aid because I did the FAFSA, so I'll click on here. And then savings, I think it would be a good idea if I saved 10% of what I spend, so I will click on here. And then it brings me to my summary. So on this page, you can see each of the categories, what the total ended up being over here. And then it shows me a pie chart showing which of the categories I'm spending the most on. So for me, it's housing. This box down here gives me a chance to make any changes. So if I'd like to add a category, perhaps I have some credit card debt or I have a loan that I need to add on there, you can add other items if you'd like. Or if you decided that you changed your mind and now you think you want to have a roommate or you plan on buying a house, you can change those categories. But if you're okay with how it looks, you will scroll down to the bottom and it shows you that the minimum amount that I will need to make per year is $29,354 to support that lifestyle. So by clicking the green button, View Occupations, this will tell me what type of jobs would match up with that type of lifestyle. So I'll click on that, and then it takes me to this page where I can see all of the occupations that meet my budget. So you can scroll through, click on these, explore however you want. So I'll show you as an example. Let's say I get down here and I see that it sounds like a good idea to be a camera and photographic equipment repairer. So I'm going to click on this, and it will bring me to the page all about this occupation. I can read about the job, what they do. There's videos or photos over here. I can see what the average salary is up on top. And I can read just a little bit more about it. Okay, so once you scroll down here, you'll see this is kind of the cover sheet covering everything to do with this career. And then what I'd like you to do is to find out over here where it says your opportunities. Below that, you can click on education and training, and you can find out which schools offer this. So right now I clicked on it, it says no opportunities found. So that means that there's nothing in California for this career. So might not be a good idea if I plan on going to school here in California. But if I scroll down to similar occupations, I can see some other careers that are similar to this. So perhaps I'm interested in an electrical engineering technician position. So I can click on here, see that this one, as average salary, is a little bit higher, read more about the job, what they do, and if I click here on education and training, I will see that these are some of the different majors in college that would line up with this. So I can read more about this program, I can read about other majors that are similar, I can click on find colleges and find different colleges that offer these majors. And if you scroll down, those are all the similar majors. And you can see over here, so for computer engineering technology technician, right now at California State University Long Beach or DeVry University, I could go to school and get the training for this. So if I click on these, it will bring me right to their websites and I can research more. And then you can just hit the back button if you want to go back and learn about any of the other careers that were on your list. So some of you will have a very long list and some of you might have a smaller list. And you can go through here and filter these out as well. If this is giving me a range of every occupation between this salary range, $29,000 all the way up to $160,000. So I can make it smaller or change it as well. So hopefully that's helpful to get you started and lets you explore a little bit to make sure that the lifestyle that you plan on having someday matches up with the occupation that you end up choosing. Have fun exploring.